Welcome to our fifth video on algebra. Today we're gonna be expanding further brackets, so just basically looking at more difficult questions. Usually I like starting my lessons with just explaining who I am. I'm a qualified maths and science teacher from the University of Brighton. For a master's degree from the University of Reading, and I've also got Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Nairobi. So the person who's doing these lessons are basically a qualified teacher with nearly 10 years of experience. I am a qualified teacher, as I've said earlier, but I also do tutoring. I tutor students on maths and sciences face to face. So I basically just come to your house and do tutoring there for you. But I also do online tutoring via Skype. And if you are interested in that, you can just basically drop me an email through my email address there. And if I've got a chance and I can accommodate you, then I'll let you know through the email. Okay. So face to face or online tend to be very oversubscribed for face to face. So it's very difficult to find on that. However, I might have few chances for online video via Skype. So let me know through an email if you want. Okay. Now we're gonna go to expanding brackets. Before we start expanding brackets, we're just gonna remind ourselves how we can times letters. So starting with this one, I've been asked to simplify these expressions. If you're timesing a number, say for example 3 times by 3, you can always simplify this as 3 squared, okay? Because you got 2 3's. If you're doing something like 4 times by 4 times by 4, you can always write it as 4 to the power of 3 because there are 3 of them that you times it. Now the same principle applies to the letters. If you're timesing b times b times b times b, you're gonna end up with with b to the power of 4. Okay. Don't say in exam b4b. That is to do when you're adding. But if you're timesing, the number goes at the top, not in front like this. Okay. So that is b to the power of 4. You could also be asked to do 4a times by 5b. These are the questions I like a lot in GCSE. And I'm going to have 4 times 5 there, which is basically 20. You times the numbers first. And then you just basically times the letters. A times b becomes ab, and you just join them up. Okay. So easy. You do 4 times 5, which is 20. Then a and b being times together, they're joined up like that. Okay. Doing this one here, you got 3 times 6, which is basically 18. And then a times a is AA. Don't say AA, say a squared. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now so I'm gonna pause the video quickly and then just try question 1 and 2 very quickly. Pause the video, try question 1 and 2. Okay, hope you've tried that. Now, what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna try question 2C for you and question 2D. And let's go. So I've got 2P for question C, I've got 2P, and I'm timesing by 7Q squared. First thing, if you're timesing, do the numbers. I've got 2 times 7, which is going to be 14. Then I've got P times Q squared. These are different things. They're different letters. So all you can do is basically to join them up. Okay? If you're timesing things, you join them up. The Q squared is basically this Q squared here. So that is question 4, 2C. Doing question 2D, I've got 4 times by 2, which is basically going to be 8. Then I've got A here times by this A there becomes A squared. Then I've got this b here times by that b there becomes b squared, and they're all joined up because I'm just timesing. If you're timesing letters and they're different, you just join them up like that. So it's 8a squared b squared. That being the answer to that. Okay. Right. So when I pause the video, and if you just very quickly mark your answers, pause the video and just mark your answers. So hope you did well on that one. So we're just going to move on to the next level, which is basically opening further brackets now. Remember, the main thing today is opening brackets. So let's try. So I've got 4 times 5a, which is 20a. Then we do 4 times 3, which is basically 12. And we join them up with the add. And add there because they're adding. For this one, you do 3 times 4, which is going to be 12. Then you do 3 times by 7, which is going to be 21. But remember, there's n there. Okay, so 3 times 7n is 21n, but there's minus there, so you join them up with a minus. Okay, right, so you might want to try the ones next screen. So pause the video, try question 1 and question 2 really quickly, please. Okay, hope you went well on that. So just picking up question G, for example, I'm going to do 8 times by 2s, which is 16s, and then 8 times by 12, which is going to be, that's going to be what? It's 96. So 8 times by 12 is 96. And there's minus there, and don't forget this t that's at the end. So that is the answer to that. Okay, you might want to then pause the video then and use the answers provided to mark your answers, to mark your work quiz. Pause the video and mark your answers with the mark scheme here. Okay, hope you did well on that. Moving on to the next section. Now that's the answers for question 2. Sorry about that. Right, so moving on to the next question. Let's see what they've got. Again, reminding those people who have been donating to me, just thanking them, appreciating so much your donation. Your donation are really helping me to, be motivated so much in just, doing so many videos and just uploading them. And there's so many videos on the way. The GCSE maths is on the way coming, the IGCSE maths coming, the 11 plus videos are on the way coming. And every single day, I just want to upload more videos for you so you can do well in exam. So any donation is welcome. Any £1, £2, £5, £10, or anything that you want to contribute. You can always go to the high street and just enter the NatWest bank with my account details, which are here, and whatever you want to contribute, and just give it to them with this account number, then put in my account. Alternatively, you can do online transfer. If you go to online banking, you can do online transfer. If you're a student and you're wondering how you can contribute, all you need to do, talk to your mom, talk to your dad, who can then contribute on your behalf. They can just go to NatWest and deposit that, or they can do online transfer. Now, the aim of asking for donation is that then I'm not tempted to charge for these videos. They take a lot of time to do, they take a lot of resources to do them, but I really want everybody to be able to access this without paying, like through subscribing or anything. But any donation would be so much welcome. So then the videos can be continue to be available, and I can do more. Okay. Once you've donated, please just send me an email, so then I can just reply by saying thank you to your contribution. Okay. So that's going to be the end for our lesson 5 on algebra, which is the foundation series for IGCSE maths. Thank you so much.